Hey everyone, Bill Giannone back again. This time I'm going to talk to the managers and supervisors because it's a really tough role for a lot of you guys out there. And I just want to give you a couple minutes here to, first of all, pat you on the back. You do a tireless job. A lot of times you're doing stuff at a level higher than what the owners even understand. And you're probably catching a lot of heat every once in a while if things don't go perfect every time, because let's face it, when do the owners hear about something that goes wrong? When something out there goes wrong, that's when they hear about it. They never hear about all the good stuff because they just assume it's all going well. So it's kind of a thankless job. If you bat 95%, you're doing an incredible job as a manager. And yet those 5% are the things that all anybody talks about. So first, I'm here to pat you on the back. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to some other topics. I want to make sure you understand that everything you do out there should be part of a process. You should be making sure every single day that everybody is doing the same thing the same way. You can't run this business and manage it by letting guys just do what they want. The biggest key that you have going for you is the company has to develop the company way. Okay. If you're with a franchise, obviously there's a whole booklet that everybody studies and everybody understands. This is our process. This is how we do things. Well, there's no excuse for a smaller company, an independent company, or just a company with 5 or 6 employees to have that same level of technicality and specificity. Let's make sure we do our hardest to get our work done straightforward, consistent, and efficiently all the time. And as the manager, you're responsible for that. So I'm here to tell you right now, develop the processes. If your company has processes, make sure everybody follows them and everybody knows them. That's the safest, surest way to get good productivity. If your company doesn't have processes, you have to reach out. You have to ask your owners to invest time and money into developing good processes for your company. There's no other way to do it, guys. I'm just letting you know. There's no other way to do it. You have to have solid processes. Otherwise, you're going to be left to your own judgment. And let's face it, you're going to make decisions that you think are right, but every once in a while, they're not going to be the decisions that the owner believes in. Every single time you lose, remember, you don't get credit when things go well. You'll only get the blame when things go poorly. So make sure that if you don't have processes in place, you go out to your owner and you find a way to get him to give you those processes. And I'm talking about processes on how the truck's supposed to be loaded, how the first response is supposed to take place, all the different paperwork you're supposed to be using. Obviously, the production processes that you learned in class, but obviously, I think I want you to be able to train it and repeat it back to your workers on a regular basis, steady and secure in the knowledge that it's exactly what the owner wants. So that's the best way I could tell you to do it. Get all those processes in place. I'll work with the owner on making sure the processes on the finances are fine, the administrative, but as a production guy out there and in charge of the crews, let's make sure those production processes are really solid. Thanks so much, guys. Good talking with you.